when we started this project in 2018, we did a lot of looking around in Bendigo, and what was unique to Bendigo is when you're driving in from Melbourne, it's quite low rise, and then all of a sudden you have these beautiful Victorian spires that pop out. And then so we thought for this building, something that will tie that in is the copper material that we used will link to the spires, but in quite a modern interpretation of that.
I think the starting point for us always is the user experience, and that we need to be recognizing that those who are visiting the courts are often in a highly stressed environment. So for us, one of the biggest briefs was to design a court that has a therapeutic environment, a therapeutic material palette.
So we did quite a lot of research into what we can make materials and how they can be therapeutic to a person. So you'll see in the building we use a lot of timber. Behind me we've got the Bendigo pottery ceramic wall, and we looked at a whole colour palette and what I guess gives you a calming response.
So the last 4 to 5 months we've had a real concentration on enclosing the building envelope, where we've seen 35,000 work hours to get the facade, roof and glazing installed. And now concentration is essentially on fit out, so essentially floor finishes, feature linings, so timber ceilings, timber walls and the like. Levels 2 and 3 are practically at the same position. Level 4 is about 2 weeks behind, but we're essentially doing all our feature linings, and commencing floor prep for the vinyl floors. And then we'll start moving into a sort of a pre-commissioning state prior to cleaning the building and handing it over.
I guess with a court building, it's such a civic building. So you do want something that is inviting. You don't just have to come here if you are attending court. You can come in and just have a look around.
For us, while it's a large building with 9 multi-jurisdictional courts in this building, it's very much focusing on the individual, focusing on the experience.
We're tracking really well for our end of the year completion. External works have commenced and will really progress over the next 2 to 3 months.